Holika Dahan is a festival of fire, celebrated the night before Holi. People gather around a sacred bonfire, not just for warmth, but as a symbol of burning away evil and negativity. The fire is a purifier, cleansing the world and making way for goodness. Its flames leap into the night, carrying hopes and prayers skyward. The festival's name tells its story: Holika, the demoness, and Dahan, meaning burning. Holika Dahan is the burning of Holika. This ritual marks the victory of good over evil, reminding us that light always prevails. The effigy of Holika is consumed by fire, but the act is more than symbolic. It reaffirms faith and the protection of the righteous. The story is rooted in Hindu culture, encouraging introspection and renewal. Before the colors of Holi, we face the fire, offering our inner demons, anger, jealousy, hatred, to be burned away. The warmth of the fire is both physical and spiritual, uniting the community in hope. Holika Dahan is a story of faith, truth, and divine protection. The fire represents the indestructible power of truth. Those who walk the path of righteousness are always protected by a higher power. The festival celebrates the unwavering spirit of Prahlad, a boy who never gave up his faith. This story has inspired generations, teaching that truth and goodness always triumph. The ritual is both personal and communal, a shared act of purification. It's a time to let go of negativity and embrace a fresh start. The symbolism is powerful. Evil is destroyed and goodness is renewed. Holika Dahan is a living tradition, connecting us to ancient stories and timeless values. It's a night of light, hope, and collective renewal. As the fire burns, so do our doubts and fears. We emerge ready to welcome the vibrant joy of Holi. The story begins with Hiranyakashipu, a demon king made nearly invincible by a boon from Brahma. He could not be killed by man or animal, indoors or outdoors, day or night, on ground or in sky, or by any weapon. This power made him arrogant. He demanded worship as a god. His son Prahlad was gentle and devoted to Lord Vishnu, refusing to worship his father. Prahlad's faith angered Hiranyakashipu, who saw it as defiance. Despite persuasion and threats, Prahlad's devotion never wavered. The king's rage grew, and he decided to eliminate his son. Prahlad faced deadly punishments: thrown from cliffs, trampled by elephants, bitten by snakes, and poisoned. Each time, Vishnu's grace saved him, and his faith only grew stronger. Prahlad's survival challenged the king's power and ego. The conflict between father and son became a battle between ego and humility, worldly power and divine faith. Prahlad's unwavering belief in a higher truth became the heart of the myth. Hiranyakashipu's inability to break his son's spirit set the stage for Holika Dahan. The story is a classic struggle: arrogance versus devotion, darkness versus light. Prahlad's faith is the pillar of this ancient tale. His survival is a testament to the power of pure devotion. The king's fury only deepened as Prahlad's faith shone brighter. This myth is not just about gods and demons, but about the strength of belief. Prahlad's courage inspires us to hold on to truth, even in the face of adversity. The story's message is timeless. Faith can overcome even the greatest obstacles. Holika Dahan draws its meaning from this powerful legend. The festival celebrates the victory of devotion over tyranny. It reminds us that true strength lies in unwavering faith. Frustrated, Hiranyakashipu turned to his sister Holika, who had a magical shawl that made her immune to fire. The plan: Holika would sit on a pyre with Prahlad in her lap, protected by her shawl, while Prahlad would be consumed by flames. The kingdom gathered to witness the event. Prahlad, calm and chanting Vishnu's name, was placed on Holika's lap as the pyre was lit. Flames roared, and Hiranyakashipu watched, certain of victory. But a gust of wind blew the shawl from Holika onto Prahlad. Holika, now unprotected, was consumed by the fire, while Prahlad remained unharmed. Her boon, meant for good, failed when used for evil. The fire that was meant to destroy Prahlad instead destroyed Holika. When the flames died down, Prahlad sat unharmed in the ashes, still chanting. Holika's plan was reduced to dust. This is the moment celebrated as Holika Dahan, the burning of Holika, the destruction of evil. The story teaches that powers misused for harm lead to downfall. True protection comes from righteousness and faith, not magical objects. Prahlad's survival is a testament to unwavering devotion. The festival's ritual reenacts this victory of good over evil. The burning effigy is a powerful symbol. Evil is always consumed by its own fire. Holika Dahan is a reminder that faith and virtue are stronger than any boon. The story's lesson is clear: misused power leads to ruin. The fire purifies, and the righteous are always protected. This ancient tale continues to inspire year after year. The bonfire of Holika Dahan is a living ritual, rooted in both myth and ancient agricultural practices. Originally, it marked the end of winter and the arrival of spring, purifying the land for a new harvest. Offerings of grains to the fire god Agni were made for blessings. As Prahlad's story spread, the bonfire gained new meaning, celebrating the victory of good over evil. Burning Holika's effigy made the story tangible for the community. The ritual deepened. The fire came to represent the destruction of inner evils, not just external ones. Circling the fire became a symbolic act of leaving behind anger, greed, and jealousy. The bonfire is now a moment for self-purification and renewal. Holika Dahan combines ancient rites, myth, and philosophy. It's a community gathering, a religious ceremony, and a personal reflection. Lighting the bonfire connects people to their environment, history, and inner selves. The tradition has grown richer over time, absorbing new meanings. Holika Dahan is a dynamic festival, always evolving. Its simple fire holds layers of significance for all who gather. Preparations for Holika Dahan begin days in advance, as communities gather wood, leaves, and sacred cow dung cakes. An effigy of Holika is crafted from straw and old clothes ready to be burned. The pyre is built in an open space for safety. On the evening of Holika Dahan, people gather around the pyre, anticipation in the air. A priest or elder leads prayers for the community's well-being. Offerings of coconuts, flowers, and grains are made, and sacred threads are tied around the pyre. The lighting of the fire is the highlight. Flames shoot up, and the effigy of Holika is consumed. People perform parikrama, walking around the fire, praying for their negativity to be burned away. The fire's heat is believed to purify body and soul. After rituals, the celebration continues with songs, dance, and sharing roasted grains as prasad. Some take embers home, believing they bring purity and prosperity. The event is a vibrant community affair, uniting people of all ages. Holika Dahan strengthens social bonds and reaffirms shared values. It's a night of light, warmth, and collective joy. The ritual marks a fresh start for all. Holika Dahan is celebrated worldwide, thanks to the Indian diaspora. In Nepal, it's called Chirharan, with unique customs but the same core story. Indo-Caribbean and Indo-Fijian communities in places like Trinidad, Guyana, and Fiji keep the tradition alive, reenacting Prahlad's story and singing folk songs. In Western countries, Holika Dahan events are held in parks and temples, often open to all. These gatherings foster cross-cultural understanding and preserve heritage. Adaptations are made for local environments, but the spirit remains unchanged. The festival's message of light over darkness travels across oceans. Holika Dahan unites people globally in hope and tradition. Holika Dahan brings people together, breaking down social barriers in the warmth of the bonfire. Collective preparations and rituals strengthen community bonds and shared identity. The festival promotes Indian culture globally, attracting attention and fostering cultural exchange. Celebrations in cities like Mathura, Vrindavan, and abroad draw visitors and boost local economies. Holika Dahan is a bridge between generations. Elders pass down stories, and children learn by participating. The living ritual keeps culture vibrant and relevant. It's a time for experiential learning, not just storytelling. The festival ensures that values of faith, courage, and righteousness endure. Holika Dahan is more than a ritual. It's a celebration of unity and heritage. Its lessons are passed on as a precious inheritance. Growing environmental awareness is reshaping Holika Dahan. Communities now opt for smaller shared bonfires to reduce wood consumption. Only natural, biodegradable materials are burned, no plastics or toxic substances. Effigies are made from hay and natural fibers. Camphor is used for purification. In cities, symbolic fires with lamps or diyas replace open flames. The Green Holika movement shows tradition can adapt for the planet's health. The festival's core message, good over evil, now includes fighting environmental harm. Eco-friendly celebrations keep the ritual relevant and responsible. Holika Dahan evolves, honoring both heritage and sustainability. The fire's light now stands for hope for the earth as well. Technology is transforming Holika Dahan, connecting families across continents through video calls and social media. Virtual celebrations and online sharing create a global tapestry of the festival. Hashtags and online forums spread awareness and keep traditions alive for younger generations. In the future, virtual and augmented reality may bring immersive festival experiences to all. While nothing replaces the real fire's warmth, technology bridges distances and educates. The festival's timeless message, faith and goodness triumphing over evil, remains at its heart. Holika Dahan will continue to evolve, blending tradition, sustainability, and innovation. Its sacred fire will always burn, lighting the way for generations to come.